Well, on behalf of the technical team, please pardon the inefficiency. Like I said, the colors are still the same. Yellow, of course, like I said, yellow represents happiness, represents sunshine, represents warmth, represents all the good attributes that makes us to be very creative. And of course, blue, professionalism, integrity, confidence, trust, which this association.
Thank you, Bazi, for a good job done. Thank you, members, for our confirmation.
The next person contesting for the office of the Assistant General Secretary, Mrs. Agm Of Oaan. The next person contesting for the office of the Publicity Secretary, Mr. Babs Fagade. Unfortunately, as we explained yesterday, is bereaved, lost his mother, and that is why he can't be here. So, is presented in absentia. The next person for the office of the Treasurer is Mr. Agm. The next office is for the ex-official seat. The first name on the list is Chief Judge Ojiari. The next name on the list is Mr. Alfred Apokia. The next name on the list is Mr. Ambrose Nnodi. Yes, yesterday, as I explained, is indisposed and is sent his message showing that he's indisposed. So he will be done in absentia. The next person is Mr. Thaddeus Ukwe. And the last name is Mr. Kayode Akonbi. And the last but not the least, which is automatic by our constitution, is the outgoing president. He doesn't have to adopt at the manifesto night, which was compulsory, the person was not present and didn't show and we didn't have a reason for the absence. So we have looked at it and we said that the person with the absence, Mr. President, members of the chairman of the BOT and other members of the executive, and the general house and members of the association, we present to you the unopposed contestants seeking for the office of the various offices of the association. And as it is, since they are unopposed, the members of the electoral committee has declared them winners and the winners of the various offices being contested, and they stand elected. I am Shola Akinshiku.
Your position, sir?
Sorry?
Your position, sir?
Well, I have just been elected the president of the Out of Home Advertising Association of Nigeria. Before now, I occupied the position of General Secretary of the association.
So tell us, the event for the year, how would you describe this year's event?
You mean the current event?
Yes.
It's our AGM. It's an event that all of us in the association always looked forward to. It brings us together to discuss issues relating to our association and business, and we have come to do just that. I thought you were going to ask me if we are enjoying Asaba. Asaba is wonderful for two reasons. Number one, our president is from this state, Chief Emmanuel Ajufo, who has led us in the last 4 years and has done wonderfully well for us. The chairman of our board of trustees is also from this state, Chief Charles Chijide. So, in a way, we brought the AGM here to honor the two of them.
So, having been elected, what is the way forward? What are you looking at? What are your targets?
The job is cut out for me. We have our focus. We have issues. We have membership issues that we need to attend to. We have our focus that we already have made out for us, cohesion among members, the issues relating to the businesses, the success of the businesses of our members. We relate with government, and so these are issues that we constitute. They have always constituted the focus of all administrations. When we're having the opening ceremony, a number of government people were represented. ARCON was represented. Honorable Commissioner for Environment was represented. The chairman of Shemele South local government was represented to show that government also sees us as an important factor. So yes, from time to time there are issues that bother on the misunderstanding by government. Some government agencies see us as an alternative to oil and gas, and so they charge us accordingly. But it is our responsibility to also tell them that we run businesses that must survive, we run businesses that must be profitable. We pay salaries, and so we are not to be equated with oil and gas. So these are some of the issues that we will continue to address. Of course, there is the issue of developing the capacity of our workforce. We have brilliant guys, people with so many degrees, cutting across all the fields of human endeavor. We continue to develop that. These are some of the things we'll be looking into. Thank you very much.
Let's look at the transformation, the name. What
advertising is significantly different from out-of-home advertising. The two of them refer to the advertisements that you are exposed to when you leave your home, when you leave your house. As you step out of the house, you are exposed to advertising. But when you say outdoor advertising, you are referring to essentially billboards, structures out there, displays out there that you see, signages and all of that. But out of home, look behind you. Look behind you. That's an example of out of home. Right inside this hall, and what you have here, behind me here, is an out of home display. So we are combining outdoor and indoor displays. When you go to shopping malls, you see all kinds of displays. This qualify for out of home. So it's to accommodate the broad issues, the broad platforms that we have that constitute our business, outdoor and indoor displays. We put them together and they become out of home.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Okay, my name is Mr. Nwabu Churchill. I've just been elected the General Secretary Out of Home Association of Nigeria, Owan.
So how do you see this election and your being involved in the ESO?
Yeah, this election has once again demonstrated the cohesion and teamwork that we have in Owan as an industry. As you can observe, it was very peaceful. There was no rancor, and the members, were able to come to terms with those that they felt has all the necessary qualities to lead the association. And of course, before now, I was the Assistant General Secretary of the association. So it's more of a slight elevation from my former position to a much higher position, because I felt that I was able to win the confidence of our members, and they find it the need and me worthy to serve in this very capacity. I think mine is not really to come to make any change, because the man I worked with as the General Secretary, that's the outgoing General Secretary, both of us were able to work together and put in processes that has kept us going. So I think mine is just to come and consolidate and build on what we have already established. And of course, we are not going to take away the fact that innovations have to take place. Most of our processes have to be digitalized, and we are actually going to develop frameworks that can encourage innovations in the way information are disseminated, in the way members have access to the data that is available within the association and the industry. And of course, we are going to make our secretariat more accessible to other stakeholders in the industry and even beyond the shores of Nigeria. So, my appeal to government is to see the reason to engage with Owan.